Hi, this tutorial will show you how to clean up an existing department budget table. In order to do that, we're going to go to the department budget table page, which I've recently been to, so it's showing up in my recently used under favorites, and also it's saved as one of my favorites. But if this is your first time visiting the department budget table or you haven't favorited it yourself, here are the breadcrumbs. Main menu, Setup HCM, Product Related, Commitment Accounting, Budget Information, Department Budget Table USA. Now, in order to search for an existing department budget table, you'll have to enter the position number of the department budget table you're looking for. In this example, the position number that I'm looking for is 10072-315. And my set ID is automatically populated there. So I'll go ahead and hit search. This will bring up 3 rows representing each year that a department budget table existed for this position. And since we're using the most current year, which is the 2015-16 school year, we're going to click on 2016, which is that it always is displayed by the last year in that school year. Okay, so here we are at the department budget table. The 3 tabs that we're concerned with are department budget earnings and department budget deductions and department budget taxes. We'll start with department budget earnings. When I click on department budget earnings, it displays the effective date of this department budget table and what combination code or codes are associated with this position. This is specific to earnings, which is why it's there. This is displayed on this tab. When I click on department budget deductions, I'm seeing a suspense account for deductions and then several other combination codes. This is the old way in which things were brought into the system. In your training guide, you'll notice that we've shown you how to set this up by only adding a suspense account for deductions here and not these other lines. Same with department budget taxes. We've instructed you to only have the one line for suspense and have nothing else listed below. So in order to clean up this department budget table, we're going to want to go back to the Department Budget Earnings tab, and we're going to want to add a row. Now you'll notice that the effective date defaulted to today's date of 9/3/2015. This is not the date we want. Otherwise, we cannot use any of our changes, or none of our changes will take effect until 9/3/2015. So we want to take this back to 7/1/2015. I'm going to change this to 7/1. You'll notice when I hit tab that this effective sequence will go from 0 to 1. Which means that I can make many changes to this department budget table using that same 7/1/2015 date. Where that comes in handy is that if you ever have to do retro pay or anything for this position all the way back to the beginning of this school year, you can use the 7/1/2015 date to make any future changes. So I'm going to hit tab, and there goes my effective sequence of 1 automatically. Now I'm able to edit information here. If I wanted to, I could add another row here and put in another combination code. For instance, if I'm splitting this position by this position's distribution by 50% for this one and 50% for a new one. But right now we're just going to concentrate on the other two tabs and cleaning them up. So I'm going to click on Department Budget Deductions. The unwanted lines I can easily delete by going over to the right-hand side and clicking the minus sign. I'll have to then click OK for each of these as they're deleted. Now, in order to maintain consistency in the system, you'll want to change the sequence number of 99 to a sequence number of 1. When you tab out of this, it's going to wipe out the distribution percent, so you'll have to re-enter 100% there before going on to the next tab. So I'll hit tab, and you'll notice distribution percent is gone. So here I'm going to enter 100, and I can tab out of that, and that looks correct for this. So I have the one suspense account line for my department budget deductions. I'll want to go ahead and do the same with department budget taxes. I'll click there. I'll delete these lines. I'm going to change the sequence number of 99 to 1 and tab out, and then go over and re-enter the distribution of 100%. Now my department budget taxes and department budget deductions is set up correctly, which means that after payroll runs, the department budget deductions and department budget taxes will follow the earnings. So whatever the earnings, wherever the earnings are expensed to, the department budget deductions and department budget taxes will follow that same route. Once I'm finished making all my changes, I can go ahead and hit save. It's going to call up this message that says retroactive budget changes were made, and what you're going to want to do here is just go ahead and click no. This will pop up every time, but just click no there. And you'll notice here it's been saved. Okay, so that is how you update a department budget table